What's up, guys? So I've been going through the TU22 patch notes to see if maybe I've missed something that could be game breaking or something that's very powerful in the changes, because I'm currently in phase 2 of the PTS on PC. And I went through these patch notes and I went to the weapon talent section, and I'm surprised I overlooked this. Now, there are some really good weapon talents and good changes there, and I will be testing that because the devs don't give us too long to test these things. But I noticed that Killer has received a ridiculously huge buff. So Killer, previously or in the live game, it's killing an enemy with a critical hit grants plus 40% critical hit damage. Now it's going to be 70% critical hit damage, same time for 10 seconds. Now there is a named weapon in the game, an SMG called the Dark Winter, which is ridiculous in the PTS. It beats pretty much all SMGs in the game, and I will do a direct comparison. I've thrown a build together to showcase this weapon. But from 50%, this Dark Winter, to 90%, which is a ridiculous buff. When I don't have the buff, and then when I get it, I'm increasing my damage by over 200,000 per crit, which is ridiculous, and it's pretty easy to keep this up. It's great paired with Striker and Obliterate. Obliterate got nerfed, but it's been reverted back from 17 to 20, but in the live game it is 25, so it is going to eventually get a little bit of a nerf, but it's still good. So Perfect Killer is an incredible talent. Now you can have normal killer on other guns, can be viable that way, but this gun is just ridiculous, and it outperforms pretty much any SMG that I've been using in the PTS. It is a beast. So this weapon has got high RPM, decent mag size. The optimal range has been increased because I've spec'd that way in my build. So damage 2 targets out of cover, level 15 expertise, same with the Ouroboros, so I can directly compare them. But how are you going to get this gun? Because you need to go and farm it right now. It's got the cool gems camo also, comes with it, I believe. So guys, go into the Dark Zone to get this Dark Winter SMG and wait for targeted loot SMGs. Then you go pick it up, hopefully, and then extract it. It might be difficult in PvP, and if you don't want to go into the Dark Zone and earn this gun through farming landmarks and picking it up from bosses, things like that, then extracting it, you can open it from seasonal caches, or you can maybe go here and play Countdown, use your credits to buy named item caches. Then you should be able to get it. I have obtained quite a few over the last few years. So let me showcase this build and kind of give you guys a demonstration in the actual shooting range. You're going to have a look at some gameplay as well. I'll let some gameplay play through. It's a very fun talent, and it's involving, but the gun is very fun to use, and it's unbelievably strong. So I'm going to do a quick showcase of 15 meters. Now I'm going to be using a Striker's 4-piece simple with crit. So I've got 55 crit chance, 135 crit damage. It's important to have no less than 54. This is not the final setup. I will post proper builds when the patch goes live because it is subject to change as well. So 4-piece Striker with the backpack, this has been changed like I mentioned in my previous video. Make sure to check it out if you guys haven't seen it. About the Bighorn AR, I recommend checking that out as well. So this is 0.9% now, which is good. Strikers will probably still be the best for all red damage builds. But let's take a look at the 2-piece here. This is where it gets interesting. So the new brand set, which is Legatus SPA, however you pronounce it. So this comes with swap speed and optimal range 70%, which means we can do more damage from longer distances, which is perfect for SMGs. So the mask is the named mask, Visionario, which comes with an additional 50% optimal range, which is great. So huge amounts of optimal range for this gun. I've got crit damage mods all around. This is the second piece with the optimal range, the Legatus, and this comes with Obliterate, or I put Obliterate on it. Now you can use other talents, doesn't matter, but in this case I just wanted to showcase this. So I'm just going to do a direct comparison with the Ouroboros. So as you guys can see, I'm getting these Strikers stacked up. Now the range is a little bit bugged at the moment. The global modifier seems to be interfering with it. It's not supposed to work in here, but even in the open world I'm getting shot through walls. The PTS is quite buggy at the moment, should I say. So as you can see, with the buff 700k, and without the buff, we're hitting like 490. So it's over 200,000 a bullet more damage. You can see how quick the enemy is getting melted. It's amazing. Then I swap to Ouroboros. Slightly more time, it feels. It is close. The Ouroboros does have a bit more RPM. Then once I get the buff activated. That's quick. Right, let me showcase in the range the distance here, or the optimal range. So it's at 50. Now 50 is far for an SMG. Let me quickly get some stacks of striker. And as you can see, we're still beaming reasonably well. Jeez, that is a lot of damage considering there should be a lot more drop off, but there isn't. Now, I'm missing shots because you can see the reticles bouncing around. But that's just because of accuracy. Now, weapon handling would mitigate this. But there we go. I'm killing purple NPCs from that far away. And then if we kind of bring it in closer, it's going to be even easier. They get ripped to pieces from the distance. I mean, you try do this in the live game. It's not easy. Getting beamed out. And I think this is quite impressive, if I do say so myself. I think this optimal range buff is going to change the way a lot of us play. And a little bit of extra accuracy or weapon handling is going to go a long way. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure to go and farm this gun. It's going to be an absolute beast if it goes unchanged and it launches in the live game like this. If the change goes live. 90% crit damage. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.
System malfunctioning. System restored.
Don't get caught between.
The command room is secure, but still no sign of the commanders. Find them and neutralize them.